So my son Xavier is dead. Killed by the woke mind virus.
The room is quiet, but something feels tense. Lights are on, cameras are rolling. Across the table, Elon Musk sits with a calm face. The people asking questions aren't just curious, they're trying to trap him. They ask tricky things. They push him to say what they want to hear. They want him to agree with all the woke ideas, even when they don't make sense. But Elon doesn't get scared. He doesn't get angry. He just answers. Slowly, clearly, truthfully. He says what he really thinks, even if it's not what they want. His words are simple but strong. He doesn't shout. He doesn't run. He just tells it like it is. The more they try to twist his words, the more he stays calm. It's like watching someone play chess and they're always one step ahead. The interviewers start to look nervous. Their questions don't land. Their tricks don't work. One by one, Elon breaks down their points, and suddenly, it's not him in the hot seat anymore.
I was essentially tricked into signing documents for one of my older boys, Xavier. This was before I had really any understanding of what was going on, and we had COVID going on, and so there was a lot of confusion.
Let's be real. If there's one guy who doesn't hold back, it's Elon Musk. Rockets, sure. Satellites, easy. Twitter rebrands, why not? But this time he's not taking on tech giants or regulators. Nope. He's going full supervillain mode or superhero, depending on your angle, on what he calls the woke mind virus.
I was told, Xavier might commit suicide if he.
That was a lie right from the outset.
Incredibly evil, and I agree with you that the people that have been promoting this should go to prison. So I was tricked into doing this.
Now let's rewind to that intense interview with Jordan Peterson. Elon didn't show up as the meme lord this time. No flamethrowers, no Dogecoin, just a heartbroken dad, visibly shaken, emotionally raw, and fiercely angry.
Actually just sterilization drugs. Anyway, and so I lost my son essentially. They call it dead naming for a reason.
Yeah.
He talks about his son, Xavier, as if he's already lost him, and not in the tragic physical sense, but something deeper, something almost existential. Elon says Xavier was taken by this ideological tidal wave, and it wasn't just persuasion. He claims it was deception, gaslighting, a full-blown emotional hostage situation, signed, sealed, and delivered during COVID confusion.
All right, so the reason it's called dead naming is because your son is dead. So my son Xavier is dead. Killed by the woke mind virus.
You could feel the pain in his voice, like a man who walked into a trap thinking he was saving his child, only to realize he was setting off a bomb he can't now defuse. Musk says he was told that his son might take his own life unless he agreed to certain steps. Puberty blockers, new identity, and now he says Xavier is dead. Not physically, but to him, the person he knew is gone. That's what they call dead naming, and Elon, well, he's not mincing words anymore.
All right,
So I vowed to destroy the woke mind virus after that.
What an enemy.
And we're making some progress.
Honestly, it's one thing to disagree with a social movement. It's another thing entirely when that disagreement is wrapped in the grief of a father who feels he lost his child to it. This isn't tech talk, it's personal. And that's why this hits different.
I think we need to be very cautious about anything that is anti-meritocratic and anything that is that results in the suppression of free speech. Those are two of the aspects of the woke mind virus that I think are very dangerous.
So what is this mysterious woke mind virus Musk keeps talking about like it's some philosophical malware crashing society's operating system. Well, according to Elon, it's not just about weird buzzwords and Twitter mobs. It's about the slow, sneaky death of two major pillars of progress, merit and free speech. And when those go out the window, well, buckle up, because things can get dark real quick.
Is that it's often anti-meritocratic. You can't question things. Even the questioning is bad. So.
His warning that if we start rewarding identity over ideas, silencing people who ask tough questions, and labeling every disagreement as hate, then we're not just arguing on Twitter anymore. We're unplugging the very systems that allow innovation, discussion, and, functioning society. He's basically saying, you want AI to be aligned with human values. You better figure out how to have a conversation without canceling each other first.
With these other things you're doing. I never thought that. Because I think you're dealing with big civilizational issues and problems, and I was right on your page. I think Twitter is one of them. I mean, you have talked about this woke mind virus.
Yes.
In really apocalyptic terms.
Yeah.
You should explain why you don't think it's hyperbole to say things like it's pushing civilization towards suicide. First of all, what is the woke mind virus? And if we don't deal with this, nothing else can get done. Tell me why you think that.
Yeah, so I think we need to be very cautious about anything that is anti-meritocratic and anything that is that results in the suppression of free speech. Those are two of the aspects of the woke mind virus that I think are very dangerous. Is that it's often anti-meritocratic. You can't question things. Even the questioning is bad. So. Another way that almost synonymous would be cancel culture. And obviously people have tried to cancel you many times.
Many times.
Yeah, I mean,
every week.
Yeah.
From left and right. I've had it from both sides.
Yeah.
And it's interesting. People, you and I are both like in that little group of people. Maybe it's a bigger group now.
Yeah.
What's fascinating here is Elon's not just pointing fingers at one side. He says it's caught heat from the left, the right, and every chaotic corner in between. It's like he signed up for the world's most toxic group chat and can't mute the notifications.
Who are called conservative, who haven't really changed. I don't think of you as a conservative.
I'm definitely, like, I at least think of myself as a moderate, so, I mean, at least, I've spent a massive amount of my life energy building sustainable energy, electric vehicles and batteries and solar and stuff to help save the environment. That's not a,
He makes a pretty solid observation. A lot of people are now being labeled conservative, not because they've changed their views, but because the goalposts keep moving like a game of ideological dodgeball. 1 minute you're planting trees and building solar panels, the next you're being called a right-wing villain for suggesting maybe we shouldn't fire people for tweets from 2009. And Elon, the guy's out here leading a global push for clean energy, building electric cars, developing sustainable batteries, and even planning to terraform Mars. And somehow people still act like he's about to host a Patriot BBQ in his backyard. Elon didn't back down. He didn't follow the script. He spoke with truth, not fear, and it showed. In a world full of noise, moments like this remind us that real strength is staying honest even when it's not easy. If you found this powerful, don't forget to like the video, subscribe for more, and hit the bell so you never miss what's next. Thanks for watching.